Okay guys, welcome to the ultimate, most insane Battlecard loadout building video, and we're going to get right into it. You can see the knife and glove combo I'm going to be rocking for it, which may take you by surprise that this is Battlecard. This is going to be Sports Gloves Nox, Battlecard $260. These in Battlecard hold up pretty well. They do get some scratches, depending on patterns, there'll be a deeper shade of black and all that goodness, but I wanted to go for neutral gloves rather than forcing a color theme because it opens up a lot more options for us as we build out the loadout. And then this knife is actually the skeleton knife, Crimson Web, which in Battlecard it doesn't wear too badly, especially if you can get it in a lower Battlecard float. I've accounted for that a little bit in the price at $510. So this combination for $770 is actually pretty sick. You got a really cool knife that has some nice animations. There you go, you can see them here. And then obviously neutral gloves too. If you're looking for the best place to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins, then check out today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling skins, and it's much cheaper when compared to buying on the Steam market. Let's take a budget combo, for example. On Skinport, you can get this for under £240, but on the Steam market, it would cost you about £310. That's a £70 saving that you could use towards other skins for your loadout. So whether you're looking for budget skins, building your first full loadout, or an experienced collector with no buying fees and a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot, Skinport has everything you need and more. Check out the link in the description, and thanks to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Now, just before I go through the weapon skins, I want to do the reminder of the giveaway we have running this month. It's almost time to pick the winner for the Bowie Knife Crimson Web in Field Tested. To enter, all you need to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below if your favorite skin from today's video. Good luck, and let's continue. Now, you guys know we are including agents in as many loadouts as possible now, so we're going to have Sir Bloody Silent Darrell, the Professional, which looks like this. I wanted to go for him rather than the Sir Bloody Darrells that maybe have gold accents, because I think if we're going for the red knife and the black gloves, I think the silver is just a much nicer complement. He's like $18. Then on the CT side of things, I've gone for something a bit different. I've gone for a Biohazard Specialist for $6, just because I think he looked kind of cool. The one thing to get used to, he does have the strapping on the arm, and obviously it's not a perfect color, but it's just something a little bit different. Now, with the Battlecard skins, you're going to get a mix of brightness skins that just look good in Battlecard that can save you money, and then skins that get Easter eggs. So here we have Glock, Ramesses Reach, $4.50. In Battlecard, you can see the Easter egg of the tomb starts to come through at the 0.75 float that I have here. The higher you go, if you want to do the overpay for it, the more that Easter egg will show through. Then on the USP, I decided to go for the Road Rash because, one, we very rarely showcased this skin at all over the last year. And because it already comes with these Road Rashes marks on them, when you save half the money you'd be spending for Minware Factory New and just get a Battlecard for just under $20, it fits in really well with this loadout. Now, if you do want to use a P2000, I'm going to suggest the Imperial Dragon because I just love that sort of color, that purpley hue it gets when you get it near its max wear value. Now, maybe a surprising choice with the Deagle. This one actually came from the stream when we were building a loadout for AJ. And it's a hand cannon, but in Battlecard. Now, this is one that I'm going to label a brightness skin. It's not giving us an Easter egg. It's not giving us wear, but the color just changes a little bit. And I think overall, with the Nox here, this looks sick. It is $220, but it's just a really nice pick. Another one in a similar vein is going to be the Fuel Injector. But I think when you look like $80 for this in Battlecard, especially with this agent and these gloves, this is such a good combination here. The Battlecard one just gets a darker shade of color on it. Obviously, the grays basically stay the same. This just looks, I think this looks really cool. Honestly, possibly better than the Factory New would look with this. Now, the next two may have some bias because they come from my loadout, and maybe that's what I'm thinking. But first up, we have the Welcome to the Jungle. Now, because I want to do the ultimate Battlecard loadout, there's so many skins you can pick for this. A lot of people will go straight to the comments and say, Black Lotus, Battlecard equals pink, super cool. But we're talking ultimate. Welcome to the Jungle is a skin that is just known for looking incredibly good in Battlecard. That's why people buy it. And it gets nice, sort of little Easter eggs, like the love heart sort of shape on the magazine as it gets higher wear. Super cool. And then the Hellfire for me, I went for it in Battlecard. Now, my one is Factory New, I'm pretty sure, just for context. But I went for it in Battlecard just because on the barrel, you still get, the Devil's Tail. And the Devil detailing is also still kind of there. He's fading away into the darkness, which I just think is kind of cool. Sets up for some potential sticker crafts as well. Now, on the up side of things, we're going to be going for an Asimov, but specifically a BlackAmo, which I've generated a 0.97 float, and I priced this. The price is from the 22nd of July, but I priced this at $220, which is what the not the cheapest. I think it was like the third cheapest I could find at the time. Now, one that I actually kind of like in Battlecard is going to be the Hydra. This one, the higher you go, the more the sort of green background goes, and the black Hydras will stand out. And like for under $4, I just think this is pretty cool. Again, with the Nox gloves, that green and black vibe just slaps. Now, this one probably wouldn't be my personal pick, but I think overall, ultimate option, the Stalker and Battlecard is a go-to for a lot of people. $6.50, you get a cool design with a drastic color change. We'll rock with it. We actually have another one that I found while doing just like a cheap red loadout before that I then got for my own loadout. It's a Battlecard of Mos P250. This in Battlecard, you see those black accents you see? In Minware Factory New, those are actually red. So go on Battlecard, you keep the cool artwork, but you get black accents, which then with the Scarlet Shams, for example, look really good. Now, the Tech 9 defeated my knowledge a little bit, I gotta say. I had to go hunting through different articles, different videos to see what the best option was going to be. And I think the general consensus was you want to go for the Hades because, as you can see, the soldiers' helmets start to become skulls. Now, this is $20 for a Battlecard Tech 9. Whether or not you want to spend that, it's up to you. But if you want the ultimate Battlecard loadout, I think you have to go for it. And from this point onwards, we get kind of normal pricing, I want to say. This is the famous Genin, a $1.22 Battlecard. Chatterbox is another one that just works really well. Like, it's only available in high float field tested down the Battlecard. It kind of just meant to be this rugged, battered skin. Now, on the 5.7s, there probably is another option I could go for. I thought, you know what, I want to go for a Battlecard Hyper Beast, because I actually like how Hyper Beasts wear in general. Like, just to add to the context for this one, if I go over to my info on S, I have a 0.995 Battlecard Hyper Beast, and I think because you still see the beast through this, and it just looks like it looks like it's been through a war. Like, I just think it looks super cool. The 5.7 keeps the artwork super nice at 0.6 floats. Now, we had a 50-50 in the comments, actually, from a recent video, if we like the Flora Carnivores. When it comes to Battlecard loadout for jewelries, I'm going to be picking them for 23 cents. Now, a skin that I fell in love with when I used it in my orange loadout, and at that time suggested a lot, is the Tiger Moth. 38 cents for Battlecard that keeps this much color on it is a win. And then this one surprised me. It's the Stim Affiliate. I've always just had this in factory new, I think once in minimal wear. And I thought, you know what, Battlecard is probably going to lose a lot of the design. But you can actually see it keeps so much of the design. And it's actually the magazine that gets hindered. Obviously, there are some scratches that come through on the main artwork. But outside of the magazine getting scuffed, this looks pretty good for the money you're paying. Another one I thought was kind of interesting, and I did have to get a specific float for, was going to be the Blue Steel. Blue Steel XM, I think in CSGO, much like the knives, would have looked better. But for 10 cents here, for a Battlecard XM that just gets a nice color, I'll run with it. The MP7 agenda continues. The Just Smile. I fucking love the skin. $50. I have nothing else to say. Then we got the Abyss as well. You guys always say you prefer it in Battlecard, or most of you do anyway. So we're going to pick it for 9 cents. It is a very good pick. Now, a little bit for the culture. I've picked up a P90. Do not expect these to become regular, but because of the Easter egg on this, I couldn't ignore it. $3.50 for the Scarab B Rush. It's just a cool skin, man. It is what it is. I think this just looks sick. Again, this is like something that with that gold loadout, it looks so good. Now, that loadout we've just gone through runs just over the $2,000 mark. And I think overall, for the amount of like S-tier skins or like A-tier skins that we're getting through here, this is actually really good and really cool to see that obviously different benefits of Battlecard. Some are brightness, some are Easter egg, some just look cool with wear. Like there's a wide mix here that all come together really nicely. Now, I did forget to mention an alternative skin as we went through, and it's for the AWP. It's another black scope option. It's going to be the Desert Hydra. Now, this, when I checked the prices on 22nd July, about $1,300 was kind of like the consensus of what you could expect to pay for it. Gets a super cool black scope. Now, this would take the price to like $3,300 from $2,000. So I think this is one that if you have the money, you got the capacity, and you opt specifically, then go for it. If not, stick with the BlackAmo and just have the vibe. So before we round it off, I just want to say a big thank you to the YouTube members that continue to support the channel. It's greatly appreciated. It's the best way to directly support me and the content we're putting out. So a big thank you. You can check that out with the join button down below. And I am going to end my waffling now. I do like Battlecard skins. The appreciation over the last 2-3 months has grown greatly for me for them. And I want you guys to let me know your favourite down below. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.